The rise of nutraceuticals, dietary supplements that claim to deliver medicinal benefits beyond basic nutrition, has created a booming industry, especially in the context of cancer. Products like curcumin, resveratrol, green tea extract, quercetin, and various mushroom-based compounds are widely marketed as natural cancer fighters, often presented as safe, side effect-free alternatives or complements to conventional treatments. For patients searching for hope or autonomy in the face of a devastating diagnosis, these promises can be deeply appealing. But the reality is far more complex. While some of these compounds do show biological activity in preclinical models, their translation into clinically meaningful benefits is highly inconsistent. More importantly, they are largely unregulated, often poorly studied in humans, and can interfere with standard cancer therapies, sometimes with dangerous consequences. Many nutraceuticals are derived from phytochemicals that have been shown in laboratory experiments to affect cell signaling pathways involved in cancer development, such as inflammation, oxidative stress, angiogenesis, and apoptosis. For example, curcumin, the active component in turmeric, has been found to modulate nuclear factor kappa B, NF-B, and other transcription factors that regulate cell survival and immune responses. Similarly, resveratrol, found in red grapes and peanuts, has demonstrated antiproliferative and pro-apoptotic effects in cancer cell lines. Green tea catechins, particularly EGSG, are known for their antioxidant and DNA protective properties. These compounds often form the backbone of supplement regimens marketed to cancer patients. However, the leap from petri dish to patient is wide and often misunderstood by consumers. Most studies demonstrating benefit involve cell cultures or animal models using high doses that would be difficult or impossible to replicate through oral supplementation. Human trials, when they exist at all, are usually small, short-term, and underpowered to detect meaningful clinical endpoints such as survival or tumor regression. Moreover, bioavailability is a major hurdle. Many of these compounds are poorly absorbed, rapidly metabolized, and excreted before they can reach therapeutic concentrations in target tissues. This disconnect between theoretical promise and practical effect is rarely communicated in marketing materials, which tend to emphasize potential benefits while ignoring or downplaying limitations. Even more concerning are the potential risks, particularly when nutraceuticals are used alongside chemotherapy, immunotherapy, or radiation. Because many supplements have biologically active properties, they can interact with drug-metabolizing enzymes or alter the pharmacokinetics of cancer treatments. Antioxidants, for example, may blunt the oxidative stress that certain chemotherapies rely on to kill cancer cells. Some compounds can induce or inhibit cytochrome P450 enzymes, changing how drugs are absorbed, distributed, or cleared from the body. High-dose green tea extract has been linked to liver toxicity in rare cases, while others may increase bleeding risk, interfere with blood pressure, or compound side effects like nausea or fatigue. Despite these risks, nutraceuticals are rarely held to the same standards as pharmaceutical drugs. In most countries, including the US, they are regulated as food supplements, not medications. This means they do not require pre-market approval, standardized dosing, or proof of efficacy. Labeling can be vague or misleading, and purity can vary widely between brands. Contamination, adulteration, and inaccurate ingredient claims are well-documented problems in the supplement industry. Patients, assuming these products are benign because they are natural, often do not disclose their use to their oncologists, which can further complicate treatment planning and safety monitoring. There is a real need for more rigorous research into bioactive food compounds, especially those with plausible mechanisms of action and some evidence of clinical effect. But this research must be grounded in realism, not hype. The current commercial landscape is far ahead of the science, driven more by demand and marketing than by data. Cancer patients deserve clear, honest information about what is known, what is unknown, and what is potentially harmful. The assumption that nutraceuticals are harmless because they come from plants or food sources is both scientifically flawed and ethically irresponsible when lives are at stake. The use of nutraceuticals in oncology should be approached with caution, skepticism, and clinical oversight. Integrative oncology, a field that blends conventional treatment with evidence-based complementary approaches, can play a key role here, helping patients navigate the flood of supplement claims without falling victim to pseudoscience. But this requires better education for both patients and providers, as well as stronger regulatory frameworks to ensure quality control and accurate labeling. In a market that thrives on uncertainty, the line between hope and harm becomes dangerously thin. Until nutraceuticals are held to the same standards of testing, transparency, and accountability as the drugs they're often meant to complement or replace, they will remain a double-edged sword in cancer care, full of promise, but fraught with risk.